Hey Taurus, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. Let's see what's going on between you and your person. Keep in mind that the messages here are general, they may not resonate for all. The messages here may also not be limited to only love, but can also apply for work, family, friendships. I encourage you to take these messages however resonates for your specific situation. For cross watchers, the messages here may also be vice versa. Thank you, and let's begin. What is going on for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and the person that they're currently dealing with? What does Taurus need to know and need to be aware of at this time? We have the Hierophant. This is your energy over here. Very strong, very grounded, putting your foot down on a given situation. The Hierophant also speaks about your beliefs. All right. It speaks about knowledge and wisdom, how you're learning. Ace of Pentacles energy. Now, this may not be about love, but I'm saying that there is a great outcome for all the hard work that you've been putting in. You're about to reap the rewards of all your hard work. All right. There's good money coming in here. Financial stability as well. So if there was initially a struggle with your finances, with your work, I'm seeing that this blessing is coming in. It's a gift from universe. It's important not to focus too much on the wealth, but the hand that offers that wealth. It's not so much about prosperity, but the beginning of creating prosperity. I feel like with Hierophant and Ace of Pentacles, you're somebody that's very hardworking here, Taurus. When you devote yourself and when you focus, there's nothing that you cannot build or achieve. The seeds that you're also planting now is going to yield in wonderful fruition. It's something for long term. When it comes to relationship, you are definitely somebody that wants security, all right? Emotionally, also financially. It's not about being materialistic, but it's about being very practical. You want to be in a relationship with somebody that is also emotionally and financially secure, because that's what you're willing to provide and bring towards the table. We have the Five of Cups. All right. So Taurus, if there was any financial risk in the past where it may have decreased the flow of abundance, don't focus too much on that stressful mindset. I am getting here that abundance is within reach. Universe is vast. There will always be the flow of money as long as you don't focus on past perceived mistakes or disappointment. Take the lesson with you and do things differently. I'm also seeing that with Five of Cups, this is about not choosing to cry over spilled milk, because the past is something that cannot be undone. It's important to focus on what's next, what you want to manifest next. Mentally prepare yourself for the journey ahead. In terms of relationship, I do feel like you might have felt this disappointment over someone who you offered a solid beginning here, but then somebody wasn't really rising up to your expectations. Like some of you felt like you had so much high hopes here. Let's see. We have the Nine of Wands. All right, there might also be an overall lack of output or outcome from this person, and this could be making you feel a little bit frustrated here, Taurus. You might find yourself supporting somebody too much or doing so much work, overextending yourself. Some of you financially supporting somebody. And with Nine of Wands, this is also causing you stress, anxiety, burnt out. You've been persevering, you've been hardworking here. It may also be an indication of imbalance. You feel like this person is just not meeting your needs halfway. And you're not going to tolerate this with Hierophant. You're coming from a place of love, but mostly self-love. Like you know your value, you know your worth. You're not afraid to speak your truth. The Hierophant to me is connected to the throat chakra, using that commanding voice. All right, rising to your own authority here. There's always a time for silence, but there's always a time for speaking up. And I feel like with the Five of Cups, this is the energy of allowing yourself to feel what you need to feel, because bottling these emotions and feelings are only going to fester. It's only when you examine them and bring them towards the light that you find resolution, that you find healing. So it's important to speak up, speak your truth, all right? This is the cards encouraging you here to say what you mean here, Taurus, and not be afraid to confront somebody or call somebody out. Let's see. We have the Five of Swords energy. So with the Five of Swords, I'm also getting that you have been silent for too long. You've kept it all in. You stuck it out, all right? And you've been very giving, loving, compassionate, giving people chances. Specifically this person that you are in a relationship with. It's like time and time again you felt sort of disappointed here, Taurus, but you kept giving them the benefit of the doubt. But I feel like with Five of Swords, I feel like something reached a tipping point here where you just recognize enough is enough. I've done my part. I need to take a step back and ground myself, ground my energy. I just had to let these emotions out, instead of keeping it in. And I feel like keeping it in is more dangerous for your health. And so with Five of Swords, though, the challenge of this card is to always find a way to communicate better. There's no such thing as perfect relationship, but there's always ways to learn new things. I also feel like if somebody's triggering you at the moment, or somebody, each and every time you try to confront them about something, call them out for something, if they react in a childlike way or in a petty way, somebody's picking up a fight with you here, Taurus. Could also be that somebody is painting you to be the bad person here for just saying the truth and standing your ground. These are the people that you need to consciously avoid. Or at least when they're in this energy with Five of Swords, because you can never win. It's important to ground yourself and protect yourself, your energy here in your space. Could be a little bit of frustration here because each and every time you bring an important discussion up, somebody reacts instead of listening. All right, it's a basic, communication here where they need to listen. They don't need to agree with you. It could be, let's agree to disagree, but it's about listening, actively listening. It's so important. There could be miscommunication here because somebody's not seeing your point of view. Somebody's not really understanding your emotional needs. And you've been trying hard to break down the walls to get through to this person. Like I said, there's always time for silence. There's always a time for speaking up. If you have already spoken up here, Taurus, and somebody reacts this way, it's best to quietly remove yourself from the situation, because at the end of the day, your inner peace, all right, should be your top priority. Let this burden go is what I'm picking up. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. There's also a grieving energy here, so let those emotions flow through you and they will transform on its own. Don't try to suppress this, okay? Suppression is only going to lead to a sense of eruptive, explosive way of communication. It may come out as lashing out, all right? But that's also a sign, that's also your body telling you it can no longer take so much. It could be that, Taurus, it's time to create healthier boundaries as well, especially in the area of giving and trusting. Giving so much, even financially. We have Eight of Cups. So, wow, for a lot of you, you've already taken steps, distancing yourself from what seems like a very toxic situation with Five of Swords, or that you're taking higher emotional ground. This is the awareness of sometimes inner peace is better than proving a point, because somebody refuses to listen. Somebody does not want to lose. Somebody wants the upper hand here with Five of Swords. All right, if this doesn't speak about relationship, it could also be about work. There's new opportunities coming in. I also feel like with Eight of Cups, though it comes with sadness that you have to distance yourself, though there's a sense of fear of what's beyond those mountains here, Taurus, I feel like with Ace of Pentacles, over on the other side of fear, doubt, or hesitation, there's good things coming your way. You have to trust in the process. Trust your intuition. You're being guided towards the right path, okay? This may also be inner conflict. There could still be some doubt on your end. Is moving forward the right way? All right, what's on the other side of the mountain? So you're being guided. If there's somebody that rejected you, or you felt rejected, because there's a difference. Could be that you just felt rejected. For some of you, you have been outright rejected by somebody. then it only means that there's something better that awaits you, Taurus. If it's a work situation where you can no longer handle the toxicity, how somebody treats you, behaves around you, takes the upper hand or wants control, this could be you trying to fit in. You've been wanting to conform. You've been wanting nothing but having peace, harmonious relationship with others, but they make it so hard. There is a very aggressive energy that I'm picking up surrounding you, that no matter what you do, they just take things the wrong way each and every time. Keep moving forward. Keep persevering, climbing up that ladder of success. I feel like there's only but good things and progression here for you, new developments, even promotion for some of you, or a better work, better job, somebody that's going to offer better commitment. Let's see. Now we have the Three of Pentacles, collaboration, teamwork, new projects, success, appreciation from peers, respect from peers. That's all that you ever wanted. I'm also getting here that somebody's regretting they didn't show you that treatment that you deserve. Somebody may have been reflecting on their past behavior here, Taurus, so take the messages however resonates. Could be that now you're leaving and making a decision to focus on something new. Somebody's coming back and saying, I want to work with you, let's work things out. This is ultimately your decision to make, but for a lot of you, I really feel like you need to put your foot down with the Hierophant. What is aligning with your values, I also feel like you're taking higher emotional ground, so there's higher awareness here, deeper connection with your spirituality and trusting your intuition. Almost instantly, I feel like as you walk out the situation, you will be surprised at what you are about to manifest here, or the things that you're going to be attracting in your life. We have 10 of Wands, laying down this burden because you can only do so much. All right, again, inner peace is better than proving a point. You no longer have to prove anything. If somebody here is just giving you this negative vibe, rejecting you, not appreciating your effort, your hard work, I feel like with 10 of Wands, always remember that universe loves to keep its account balance. That's why you're about to receive this blessing here, Taurus, because you've been working hard. And there's no regret here, no need for regret, no need for sadness. Because all of this is lessons for your soul at the end of the day. I am also getting here that it's time to put yourself first, because you've been giving so much. You've been taking more load than is expected. You went over and beyond, pushed yourself to the brink. And now time to give yourself some rest, Time to enjoy the blessings. Let this come to you. You may have been in a situation where you constantly needed to, have everything glued together. You were resisting a crumbling of some sort, but something really need to crumble down so something new or better can take its place. New perspective as well. All right, there's always going to be here a solution, resolution, and enlightenment. Okay, it's all part of Divine's plan for you. So allow yourself to feel the emotions that you need to feel, but don't dwell on the past. Let go of this burden. There's already something good coming to you, okay? What is your message for Taurus? Acceptance and destiny. So there's divine timing at play. Rejection is divine's protection. You may just need to come into terms with whatever you're leaving behind and accept, the good things that are about to come your way. There are higher forces in charge, in control. Soon you will perceive this as a blessing in disguise. It may seem like right now it's very heavy, it's very energetically draining, or that it's heartbreaking to leave something behind, but acceptance is key here, finding inner peace. The sooner that you accept, the sooner that you can transform your perspective about the situation and trust your intuition, okay? What is your final advice for Taurus at this time, please, Spirit? It says here, no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. So it could be somebody coming back around and the message is say no. All right, create healthier boundaries. Learn to say no as well when you feel like you always need to say yes so others can appreciate you. You carry all the load for other people. Saying no is actually a spiritual act. Creating boundaries is actually a spiritual act. Let's see what this card is saying. You are being called to either pause or say no. Saying yes to something that isn't in alignment with you will drain your energy and your time. Hold out for a congruent, aligned 100% yes. Often we are looking for guidance to make a decision. It can be frustrating not to move into a clear and considered action. However, timing is everything, and not receiving clear guidance is actually guidance in itself. We all go through times known as waiting period. These times are crucial for a body to regenerate, the new path to formulate, and the universe to begin creating things on our behalf. You don't need to be plowing forward all the time to move forward. A potent, congruent yes when the time is right will put you ahead leaps and bounds. Don't force things now just because it seems like the only option. Take a breather and wait. The waiting is actually very productive, for when the time for movement comes, you will be ready to dive right in. Use this time to regenerate and ponder what you truly want. Consider the options. If the options are not clear, don't fear, because this time is a gift. Use it to tend to your garden and take a rest, to take a moment from your busy life to clear the decks and prepare for the time in the future. For come spring, clarity will bloom, and you will have the reserves, space, and drive to say yes and act and move quickly. So that is the message for you here. I hope this gave you some insight and guidance. Thank you all for watching to the end, Taurus. I'm sending you love and light. Stay safe and take care at this time, and namaste.